Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm very excited to be doing a review for this Marvel Legends series, the Spider-Man from No Way Home. So I've been looking for this box set for quite a while and I'm very happy to be able to get it from Robo. Yeah, so it's like a dream come true. I never thought that I'll be able to get it because it was quite hard to find during that time. But now I think a lot of people are selling it and I'm not sure why. And it looks very nice. I just love this box set that they actually use for the front cover. As you can see, 3 Spider-Man right over here, and at this side of the box you can see the 3 Spider-Man looking very cool there, and another view of all the 3 Spider-Man. Wow, this is just beautiful. At the back of the box you can see the 3 Spider-Man figures plus all the accessory that comes with. Wow, let's get them out. Okay, so this is 3 Spider-Man right out of the box. Oh my goodness, this looks so awesome. Let's take a look at the Tobey Spider-Man first, which is the one that I'm most anticipated for a Marvel Legends versions. Yeah, this looks very good. Wow. Yeah, but the linings is very nicely painted, just that it's not really consistent because at some point mine does looks like it is not painted, but I can see that when the light shines on it I can see the silver lining, but once without the light it looks like it's not really painted. But otherwise I think it looks beautiful. Here are some of the mispaint, I think. Yeah, not very consistent, but it does looks okay to me. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, still looks fine. And these linings are actually sculpted, it's not just a paint, you can really feel that. And wow, the Spider-Man logos looks very nice. Awesome. And the second one, let's take a look at the Tobey Spider-Man. I heard some bad things about him, but it just looks surprisingly good for me because I have lowered down my expectation after reading all the reviews from you guys saying that this is not good, but it does looks beautifully painted. As you can see his body, wow, the skull looks so good. Okay, and yeah, it's even the linings are painted pretty well. I would say it's nicer painted as compared to this Tobey Spider-Man, and you can see the linings are pretty consistent throughout the figure. Yeah, wow, the silver, I just love the silver. Oh my goodness, this looks very good and it's very detailed. This guy is full of details. You can see all the linings on the suit and even some muscle sculpt here. Yeah, it looks very good. Even the head looks awesome as well. This is, I think it's not too bad like what you guys said. And the last one, which is the best one that you guys mentioned, is this. Oh, okay, Tobey actually fainted. And for mine, I do feel that it's very dark. I'm not sure if it's the same with you guys. Yeah, the red is very blackish. It's like he's being dipped into a dark black water. Yeah, it's very better damage. Yeah, I would say it's like a better damage version of him, but somehow it just looks realism with the added black. It just looks like he's very nicely painted in the black paint. Yeah, you can see the, oh, I just love the blue. The blue is very nice. It's like a metallic. Oh, this guy is also sculpted in the on the pants itself. You can see there are linings there, very nice. And the linings on the suit is also pretty consistently painted. Yeah, I think this is not too bad as compared to Tobey's Spider-Man, but I just feel that the red is too black. Yeah, it should be much brighter, but oh well, it's, at least it looks kind of different as compared to the SH figures, I guess. Yeah, but it's still a very nice figure. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can even see he does have a web shooting on the wrist. Yeah, very nice indeed. Wow, this is just awesome trio. And next we'll move on to the articulation. I'll start with the Toby Spider-Man. So he can look to the right, looks to the left. Looking up, yeah, pretty good. Looking down, just slightly. You can even tilt his head if you want to. His arm can go 360 degrees. His arm can go up more than 90 degrees. It's a butterfly joint, but the movement is pretty restricted. And arm swivels, double joint elbow. You can turn his hand around, going up and down. 2 points of articulations. You can bend forward. Wow, pretty good. Bending backwards. Wow, even better. You can also turn on his torso. Kicking forward, slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backward is not going to happen because of his butt. Tight swivels. Double joint knee. There's an ankle rocker here and going up and down. And let's see how well he can do a split. Not too bad. Next we'll check out the Toby Spider-Man. So you can turn to the right, turn to the left. Looking up, pretty good. Looking down, yeah, just slightly. You can tilt his head if you want to. The arm can go 360 degrees. His arm can go up yeah, slightly less than 90 degrees. He do have a butterfly joint as well, and I think he have a bigger movement than Toby. And arm swivels, a double joint elbow. You can also turn his hand around, going up and down. 2 points of articulations. You can turn on his waist. Bending forward, pretty good. Bending backward, yeah, pretty good as well. Kicking forward, about 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, just slightly. You do have a tight swivels, a double joint knee. His foot is on an ankle rocker, going up and down. Let's see how well he can do a split. Wow, pretty good. And now for Andrew Spider-Man, he can look to the right, looks to the left. Looking up, pretty good. Looking down, yeah, just slightly. Tilt his head, no problem. His arm can go 360 degrees. Turning upwards, yep, more than 90 degrees. There is also a butterfly joint. Let's see how well. Just like Toby, just slightly. Arm swivels, a double joint elbow. You can turn his hand around, going up and down. 2 points of articulations. You can bend forward. Yep, pretty good. And bending backwards. Wow, it's even better. You can turn on his torso. A tight swivels. Kicking forwards, slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, just slightly. A double joint knee. Can he turn on his leg here? Nope. His foot is on an ankle rocker, going up and down. And let's see how well he can do a split. Wow, a very good split. So in overall, I would say all three Spider-Man have pretty decent articulations for Marvel Legends. And next we'll move on to the accessory for these three Spider-Man. So I'll start with Toby. He just comes with a pair of closed fist hands that's already on the figure, a pair of web shooting hands, and a pair of wall crawling hands. For Toby Spider-Man, he just comes with a pair of wall crawling hands that's already on the figure, a pair of closed fist hands, and a pair of web shooting hands. And as for Andrew Spider-Man, he just comes with a right closed fist hand and also a left, like a pointing fingers hand that is already on the figure, a pair of web shooting hands, and lastly a left closed fist hand and a right wall crawling hands. And three of them just comes with these webbings accessory. They are all the same. I just love they are actually translucent, but they are very soft. Okay, so these are all the accessory that they comes with. Pretty standard for each of the Spider-Man closed fist hand, wall crawling hands, and web shooting hands, and also the same webbings given. I just hope that they do give the Armas head for the three Spider-Man as well. Again, another missed opportunity from Marvel Legends. Next, I'm going to show you how to put on the accessories onto the Spider-Man. I will just use the Toby Spider-Man as the example because they are all the same. Okay, so I'll try with the hands. So you just need to unplug it like this and just put it back in, as simple as that. As for the webbings, there are no web holdings hands. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is just to tie around the hand, something like this, just to show that he is actually holding on to the webbings. And for this portion here, I've seen some people actually use it on the legs. Yeah, it's rather odd, but I'm not sure how you actually use this. Do leave me thoughts down in the comment sections if you really know how to use these pretty odd webbings. And I do notice that some of you guys say that this Doctor Strange bracelet is not accurate to the screen because he no longer have them towards the end of the movie. Well, you can actually remove them. Yep, you can see that it's removable, but then again it will looks pretty odd, like he's missing something, but I think it's still doable, just that it doesn't looks good. But I think with it is actually pretty okay as well, just to leave it on. Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I hope you like this video if you enjoy the review. Okay, so for the size comparison, I will compare with most of my Spider-Man. Let's start out with Marvel Legends. So I do have this very classic Spider-Man and also this very old Scarlet Spider. And still on the Marvel Legends, I'd like to compare with this recently reviewed Miles Morales as well as Spider-Gwen. And next I'll move on to this Mayfax, the classic suit for the Spider-Man, as well as this Sentinel Toys Peter Parker Spider-Man. And let's move on to SH Figuarts. I have this again, Miles Morales Spider-Man from Across the Universe, together with this Spider-Gwen as well. And still on the SH Figuarts, I'll compare with this Tom Holland Spider-Man in the integrated suit, as well as this integrated suit, and they are both from No Way Home. And last but not least, how can we not compare with these two Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man as well as the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Wow, I think they looks great together. This is awesome. Hey guys, I'd love to hear from you. What's your thought about these three Spider-Man? Do leave your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Okay, so next let's try to do some poses for these three Spider-Man. I will start off with Tom Holland Spider-Man. I have no specific poses that I wanted for these three guys, so I'll just try to do some random pose and see how well they can do these poses. Yep, so I also have to bear in mind that these are Marvel Legends. It's not SH Figuarts or even Mayfax, but I do believe that this even though it's a Marvel Legends, they can do some pretty badass pose as well, because I do notice that if you do articulate them long enough, their joints somehow become like loosen up, and they can really do some dynamic poses as well. Sometimes they might even do better than the SH Figuarts or even the Mayfax here. So I just try some of the very simple pose. Let's see how well they can do. And yeah, so these are just some very simple poses that I have in mind. Yep, so you can see it's rather simple, and they can really do this pose looking pretty good. And the next one, let's try with this Tobey Spider-Man. Again, I don't have any specific poses in mind, maybe just a simple one. And also this one, just same like the Tom Holland Spider-Man. The more you actually play with it, the more it becomes loosen up. As you can see, the butterfly joint has loosened up as I articulate with it. Yeah, now it can actually have a wider range of movement. Yep, you can actually feel the clicking sound as well. So it's all good. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so yep, I do have this in mind, and yeah, it can pose pretty well. Wow. And lastly, we'll try with this Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and I do notice one thing which is similar to Tobey Spider-Man, is that the legs here, you can actually pull it down and you can actually do some pretty good movement, like a pull down from the SH Figuarts, and when you're done with it, you can actually click it back. Yeah, somehow the clicking sound doesn't come out. Yeah, you can see that. Yep, so the Tobey Spider-Man have that as well, but the Tom Holland Spider-Man doesn't seem to have it. Okay, so for this Spider-Man, let's try to do maybe some swinging pose. Yeah, because he's very tall, so I think it's nice to have some swinging pose from him. Yeah, something like this. He's holding the webbings. Yep, so I think it looks pretty good with this poses. Very simple pose. Yeah, if you want to have something more dynamic, yeah, you can do something like this. Yeah, very easy to pose and it looks very good. Yeah, so it's quite nice for Marvel Legends. So I would say that all three of them can do some pretty badass poses. For Marvel Legends standard, I think it's pretty good already. Of course, you don't expect dynamic poses like the amazing Yamaguchi to be done on this Marvel Legends. So I think they are pretty good for a Marvel Legends. And next, let's talk about the scale for all three Spider-Man. As you can see, I have placed them according to the heights. So Tom Holland is the shortest, followed by Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield is being the tallest. So we'll start with Tom Holland. So I have checked on Google, he's around 1.69 meter tall. So it's about 169 centimeter divided by 12, which is equivalent to about 14.1 centimeter tall. So let's do some measurement here. Nope. He's around 15 centimeter tall. So he's about 1 centimeter taller than he's supposed to be. So according to the Google, Tobey Maguire is about 1.72 meter tall, which is about 172 divided by 12, which is 14.3. I believe he's much taller than that. Yep, so he's about 15.3 instead. So it's again 1 centimeter taller than he's supposed to be. As for Andrew Garfield, he's about 1.79 meter tall, which is 179 centimeter divided by 12. So it's about 14.9 centimeter. Wow, okay, about 15 centimeter. I believe this guy is much taller than that. He is about 15.7. Yep, so it's again about 1 centimeter tall. So all three of them is not according to scale. They are about 1 centimeter taller than they're supposed to be. Since Marvel Legends is always slightly bigger as compared to brands like SH Figuarts, so I think it does make sense for them to be slightly taller when it comes to the scale. So my final verdict for all three Spider-Man based on all the star ratings so far is going to be, for Tom Holland Spider-Man is 7.5, and for Tobey Spider-Man is going to be 8, and lastly for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is going to be an 8.5. So here's the first place, second place, and third place. Yes, I do like this Andrew Spider-Man a lot because of how good looking it is, even though the suit is a little bit darker than I like, but it still looks very realistic. As for Tobey Spider-Man, I think he's very fun to play with, especially during the posing time. I really have fun posing with him. But as for Tom Holland Spider-Man, somehow the overall looks pretty good with all the gold, but he is a bit too muscular as opposed to the movie. And the bracelet is something that you guys notice, this is not screen accurate, and I do find a little bit of difficulties when I'm trying to do posing for him as well. So yes, I strongly recommend you to get this 3-in-1 set if you are able to find it in a reasonable price. So once again, I hope that you enjoy my review and certainly hope that it helps you to decide if you should actually hunt for this set. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Hey dude, I hope you watched this video right over here.